sorry to ask.
He'll never be a PI.
I'm an MD. It pays better. What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm keeping an eye on Lisa.
Yeah, okay, so I've been giving that some thought, and although it's not appropriate for Lisa to be chasing after my brother like that, she finds him attractive. A lot of women do. It's just something that happens to run in our family.
Oh, please. It's one thing to find a guy attractive. It's another to actively pursue him.
Patrick is not perfect, okay? He might have put out some signals that he didn't mean to. Do you remember our whole talk on pheromones?
Men are oblivious. When I went over to Patrick and Robin's house and Lisa was there with Patrick and Robin wasn't even home, that set off a lot of alarms.
What were they doing?
Nothing. But that's not the point.
Okay. Maybe this is none of our business.
What is so wrong with protecting family? Sure, Patrick is a huge flirt, but Lisa is over the top and somebody has to stop her. Shh, something's gonna happen.
I love that look you get when you're focused on something. Very sexy.
I can't let you do this, Lisa.
Okay, but there are so many ways that we can work this out, okay? We can meet in secret. Your wife doesn't have to know. There's something hot about that.
Hey.
Hey.
How was New York?
It was good. It's always exhausting being in the city with my mom, but we had a good time.
Where's Emma?
I took her to daycare. I figured since I was here, I'd come say hi to you and check my messages. So did anything interesting happen while I was gone?
So I pulled Lisa's patient files, and it turns out that she's asking for a consult with Patrick on most of her cases, even those that don't require a neurosurgeon. Still think I'd make a lousy PI?
So Lisa is making up reasons to spend time with Patrick. Any idea how she maneuvered her way into his living room while Robin was out of town?
So I signed off on the new budgetary allotment. You should have the new diagnostic equipment you requested by next week.
That is great. Thank you so much for pushing that through. How's Elizabeth now that the baby's home safe?
She's good. We're all good. A lot of changes. She actually decided to move into Wyndham. Well, not actually move in, but stay for a while and see how it feels, you know.
Wow.
But it's nice to have everyone under one roof.
That's great. That sounds really promising.
Yeah. I'm hopeful anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure Robin's going to be very happy for you.
She is. She actually already knows. She came by to see the baby, and I left her and Elizabeth packing. Yeah, it's a big step for both of us. I know Elizabeth is anxious about it, so I'm respecting her boundaries.
Well, boundaries can be a good thing. I wish I've held on to mine in the past.
I saw it at this really cute little boutique in Soho, and I just had to get it for you.
Well, I love it. It's adorable. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank God you have your little boy back.
I know. That was a living nightmare. Nikolas was amazing.
So you're moving in with him?
Wow, you should see your face. Stay away from the poker tables.
Well, it's just that last time we talked, you were really angry with him.
Yeah, well, I was really awful to him, too.
Well, you're in a difficult place. It's understandable.
It was unfair. To Nikolas, to all the boys, especially Spencer. I mean, technically, they're brothers now. I should be encouraging that connection, right?
Mm-hmm. Moving into Windermere is one way to do that.
I'm willing to give it a try. For the sake of the boys. It'll be good for them to be together and for Nikolas to be spending time with his new son.
You seem to have it all figured out.
But?
Well, does this mean that you and Nikolas are a couple?
Jason.
Oh, what's gonna happen? I don't know that I want to be in love again. I don't think I can be trusted with it.
But you're moving into Windermere.
Yeah, for the sake of my children. They deserve to feel secure. And things are better with me and Nikolas. I mean, when Aiden went missing, all that anger just melted away. We were able to turn to each other, which is a really good thing.
That is good, and I'm happy for you. I'm happy for the both of you, whatever happens. Just try not to be so hard on yourself.
Oh, maybe I need to be. I spend a lot of time making excuses for myself. It's time I just face what I did and move on.
Elizabeth, you made a mistake.
That's a really nice way of putting it. Would you ever cheat on Patrick? Or would you be this rational if Patrick cheated on you?
Probably not.
You see? Bottom line, Nikolas and I have a beautiful baby boy, and it's time I start making the right decisions for my children.
Okay, just try to squeeze in a couple of good choices for yourself.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but I can only hope.
Well, then you're halfway there. I mean, for all the distance that I put between me and Patrick, it was only because I was afraid to trust my own feelings. And even with all the craziness, I honestly never doubted for one moment that I made the right choice. It takes so much courage to be able to give yourself completely to someone else, but I'm living proof that it's worth it.
Robin? Anyone home? Thanks for meeting me.
You implied that it was top secret.
I've got something to say, and the squad room is not exactly the place, because if it gets back to Mac, you're not going to tell him, right? He's supposed to be taking it easy after surgery, and if he found out about this, he would rip Patrick's head off.
Maxie, just tell me what's going on.
Okay, there's this doctor. Her name is Lisa Niles, and I think she has a thing for Patrick. I want you to do a background check on her.
A background check. Okay, let me get this straight. With no sign of criminal behavior, just based on your hunch, you want me to violate this woman's privacy because she might have the hots for Robin's husband.
There's no might about it. You want to know how I know?
I have a feeling you're gonna tell me.
Lisa is hung up on Patrick, like how I was hung up on you.
Robin?
Son of a bitch!
Hey, what's wrong?
I can't find my HIV meds.
They're not in the medicine cabinet?
No, first place I looked. I always take some with me and then I leave the rest here, and now they're gone.
Are you sure you didn't take them with you?
I mean, I know I was in a hurry, but I always leave the pills here and my pill organizer, and now that's gone too. So I don't know what the hell happened.